game for Overwatch Oasis. This week it is Tier 1 Blank Assassins playing Mintons. Um, week 5. It will be fun.
Definitely going to be an interesting game between the behemoth that is Blank Assassins versus the new kids on the block, Mintons?
Do you want to give me...
Previously known as Minions?
Do you want to give me ownership back so I can test pause?
There you go. Almost booted you.
That would have been bad. Pause works. How wonderful.
Ready for battle.
So the host for tonight will be Jibber, and the co-commentator will be me, Sevi. In case you guys didn't know our names already.
That would probably be a good thing for us to introduce. We have
So
some...
go ahead.
Some love already for Mendo.
5, 4, 3,
Always gotta appreciate the love from chat.
round 1. Capture the objective.
So it looks like from the side of Blank Assassin, they're going to be running a double shield Rhine Orisa along with a Junkrat Soldier and a Ana Brit. Interesting.
Mintons team is electing for the Rhine Zarya along with the Free Hanzo and the Brig Mercy for the heals as well. First pick in favour of Blank Assassins, looking with the follow-up, and it's going to be a 4v6, make that a 3v6 right now. Mintons doing a good job just backing up with the 3 that were left alive, and they were able to get a pick from Lil Skeeter.
Really good focus from the DPS on Blank to, get those early picks on the healers there. A nice flank from Icy on the Junkrat.
Yeah, definitely a strong start, but it is important to note that both the DPS for Mintons have been doing a good job even in that first fight. Almost that ult, but Icy did get the pick again to start things off.
Little bit of a hard room to try and rotate through, especially when there's a Junkrat on the other team.
That was a good res though from Silent Road. Lil Skeeter with the opening pick for his team. It's going to be tough for Blank since they are without their main healer, but as I say that,
Nice pull from a Rabid Bunny to stop Minton from charging the rest of the team in the back lines there.
and the pressure from Nasty as well was enough to overwhelm the team of Minton. Now they've got 3, maybe 4 ults coming into this next fight, as do Blanket, looks like. Make that 5 almost. So maybe a potential crown fest for this next fight here.
This rotation up here, I'm a very big fan of that Minton's just did. Taking the high ground, especially with a McCree and a Hanzo, should really help them out here. Sun's
Lena was caught out of position though from Icy.
Sun's really well positioned under them too.
Really like that rotation there. They all move to the right side of the Dragons. But it's currently going back and forth. Skeeter and Suns with a pick of their own.
Rally from Niano, hoping to keep the team up here.
You mean rally from the Brig?
Mm-hmm.
I hope to God Anna doesn't have rally. That would be terrifying. And a solo shatter onto Icy Ball.
No, I said Niano. Niano.
I thought you said Anna. I was like, wait.
I really liked the way that Skeeter and Silent sort of rotated all the way around there at the end towards Blank Spawn and into that little room. They were able to get a res off to try to contest point at the end there. So you can tell that they definitely, they knew that they had to touch in order to try and stall point. And unfortunately, just all of Blank was there to kind of counter the 3 that were behind.
Yeah, definitely. Pretty smart plays here.
They need a name change.
I mean, that name isn't for everyone, I guess, but...
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Muffin, we could argue Pizza Planet needs a name change.
Looks like Minton's team are going to swap to the dive now, running that Tracer and Farah along with the dive tanks here. I think
Everything-
we're looking to go for a Tracer himself, but they're running that double shield. Tracer's going to be really difficult to take down with the dive. That being said though, the boot from too quick.
We have Nasty taking Minton off, but the rest of the Mintons were able to pretty much follow up and take down Blank. So it looks like we'll be
And
making
they
a
are
swap.
Get themselves on the scoreboard. Blank were able to 100-0 the first map, but
Looks like we're getting
it's time for a little reverse here.
a bit of a dive from Blank here. Still gonna run this this Brig probably to try and deal with Skeeter in the back lines here.
Dive versus dive, you don't see that very often.
This is the map for it.
Icy does take out his counterpart. It'll be a tough fight for Mintons right now. Lucan does get the Barra as well. Currently no DPS on the side of Mintons. It's gonna be a cleanup here.
Icy looking for both of these supports here. Minton's able to get it to a really respectable, 44% there though. Especially having a lot of ults online here now for this next fight.
Double shield, sad face. Nah. Look at these comps. Double dive now. Mintons do have a plethora of ults coming into this fight. All 6 pretty much. That's the first. Not able to do much. Icy does get the headshot. Minton does get the opening pick of the fight though. Skeeter with the pulse bomb gets Miano.
Able to get that res off though and bring this Farah back into the fight.
He does get another pick, but apparently Mintons are up 1.
Nice fade from Suns, able to avoid that Diva Bomb.
Pressure is definitely on for Blank at the moment.
Lucan and Icy able to get 2 really good picks there. Will help back the team up.
Pause. Now it's tough to see that Minton's team did use, I believe, 5 ults there, and they looked like they were going to get point, but
Can you just check in match chat if they're ready?
It's starting to shift in favor of Blank Assassins. Let me just have a look.
Just want to make sure there's no team chat bug issue. Give them a minute to get situated. They do get 3 minutes from pause for someone to get back in here.
That was a quick ready, and we go again.
Good thing here is, Mintons did unfortunately lose that fight, so the rest of the team knew to back out, and they won't be staggering here.
They do have a pulse bomb to work with. Could be a game changer. Now the calm before the storm.
Blank
Turning into a last fight territory right now.
Blank with 4 ults of their own basically here online though.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an uphill fight for Mintons. Luke does get the first pick, and it's a big pick after that as well. The main healer of the fight for Mintons out.
Hopefully that rally will be able to help, maintain Mintons through a lot of this damage that's incoming.
Nasty takes out his counterpart, and it's looking like a cleanup here. No Too Quick does get the pick onto Icy, but it's not enough. There's only Skeeter on point. Silent Rogue on the Moira gave up. They knew one Moira could not take on a team of 6.
What sort of swaps do you think we needed to see there from Mintons?
I think the dive was okay at first, but as soon as Blank ran their own dive,
Should have countered that with the counter dive comp.
yeah, maybe seeing like an Orisa I hate to say it, but probably bring out that double shield.
I
Reaper
think
potentially.
I think the McCree pick from Quick here was a really good change, but it might have just been a little late for it because it looked like it more so happened at the end there to kind of counter Icy Wolf's Tracer.
Yeah. But they were also getting overwhelmed by the tanks there.
Yeah, that's where that Reaper would have come in handy to burn down those tanks. You know, get the Diva out of mech and or help take care of that Winston.
They need Tiny Ogre. Well, hopefully they come in the next game.
And we go to Hollywood. Chat, what do you guys want to see on Hollywood?
That is a good question. What does chat want to see on Hollywood? Maybe an Echo. I would like to see an Echo being brought out here for attack.
You do love some Echo plays. I would like to see some type of Sombra or Symmetra, personally. I think a good Sombra, you know, with a Diva Bomb placement could really disrupt this first point comp, especially if they can build up EMP quick enough.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I feel like the team needs to have a plan around the Sombra. I think the only way we're going to see a Sombra is maybe for scouting purposes.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, I'm very doubtful. Ash is really good on Hollywood here. Might see a little bit of Ash coming out. Wazerman, that's Mintons, right?
For who?
I think that's Mintons. Wazerman.
I think so. Let me check our rosters.
A couple of people saying, give me Bastion. Wolf saying anything but double shield. I mean, I agree with you there. Bastion, do you really want to see a Bastion?
Wolf loves Bastion. Of course he does. Yeah, Wazaman is Mintons.
Big brain there.
So smart. Clearly, a Genji would be the best call for Hollywood.
Genji would definitely be a interesting pick.
Mm-hmm. Sim teleport. See, I wanted the Sim teleport. So, looks like Mintons aren't changing anything. We just need to see if blank are. And in the meantime, I will check on the upload status of transferring a video over.
They did play Winston. Both teams played Winston there. Unfortunately, no Olga carry for this next game. Their lineup will remain the same for map 2.
Not ready. Well, they have until 9:25 before it's a 2-minute warning.
Oh. Okay, looks like Tiny Olga is coming in. Swapping out for Minton. And blank are ready. So we're just waiting for the average and the ready from Mintons. That's such an interesting team name.
Mintons. I did like when they were Mintons minions, but I do I do like the wordplay. The Olga carry.
Looks like we're gonna see it.
So we're just waiting for what the SR lineup is here. Always want to make sure that they're not over before we start a game.
That's absolutely true. The last thing we want is for a team to forfeit after having run an illegal lineup. Those are definitely the worst to see.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, Minton, you didn't lose the BB title since you were never my BB to begin with. Ouch. Some fire in chat right now.
All right, so.
Over
Okay,
with the
ready?
harsh threats there.
Can you see if they're ready? We gotta go in 1 minute.
Yep, let's go.
We go to Hollywood. Got some BA love in chat now.
Love for both teams. Welcome, welcome. Got some love for Icy Wolf. Ew. Miracles do happen, I guess.
There's always some type of love for Icy in these chats.
So I believe Blank will be defending first.
Anyone out there?
I feel like they're going to run a Reinzar here. I feel it in my loins.
I think we're gonna see a Fire Mercy pocket.
For defense.
Yeah,
Ready for battle.
I do. A Torb. A Torb Widow. Even better.
Oh, well, it looks like they're setting up Wolf's favorite comp with the double
Attackers
shield.
incoming in 30 seconds.
Make that a double on the double shield, since Mintons are running the Rhine Sigma, along with the double hit scan. Silent Rogue on the Mercy, and Dr. Wiener on the Brick. Okay. Looks like Bunny has swapped over to the Zarya though, so I am correct. Where's my cookie?
Attackers incoming.
No.
Defend objective A.
Olga on Ryan is going to be nasty. I look forward to seeing this.
My team rolled Blank Assassins and they don't want to scrim now. Well, good for you, Chris. Alright. So we get into the first fight here. Taking a bit of burn damage there. Gotta watch out for too quick getting that ult charge.
Both have lost a healer here. But we do see Mintons getting that res up.
Yeah, they will be upping this way.
Blank trying to just
That
play
makes
this
sense.
corner.
I see with a nice headshot onto Lil Skeeter. Is it going to be enough to hold them back? Looks like Icy is taken out with a swift headshot from OG Quick.
Early nano from Suns. Nasty does not get anybody with that charge, but Lucan was able to take Tiny Olga down.
Yeah, that's definitely a scary sight to behold. A nano drain in your face.
And it looks like RB does escape.
We do see both shatters online for the teams here. A couple of ults coming online. The double shatter. You hate to see it.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that wanna become famous person. I mean, don't we all? Nice molten core from Luke and able to back the rest of the team up.
Oh, it looks like Black might be able to hold here. It was looking in favor of Mintons there for a moment.
Lot of ults here used.
Yeah, little Skeeter popping off, able to get 2 before being taken out by Icy Wolf. Now this fight is definitely in favor of Mintons. A nice res coming out from Silent Rogue in front of both tanks there. Tiny Ogre with the shield to protect that, and it's looking like they're going to cap point.
Oh, but a big hammer down from Nasty. Thankfully, Tiny Olga is able to take him out, so he cannot follow up on that.
Yeah. And that's one less ult that Mintons need to worry about coming into this next fight.
I see off that Tracer back to the Widow, so not looking to do the quick character still anymore.
The payload.
Really nice daggers as well. Suns and Bunny are going to have the bad spawn here, and it's going to take them a while to get back into the fight. I'm liking the aggression here.
Icy takes some damage by popping up there, trying to get a hit off on too quick.
It's like an Ashe versus Widow, right? Bot engaged the fight. Is he going to do anything? It looks like Icy and Luke can get the first pick. The Tiny Ogre does get the pick onto Nasty. K... How would you say that name? K-O-P? Poppy? Poppy?
K-Oppy?
I feel like I'm having to stroke here. Let's just call him K.
Okay.
Apparently
Blank.
looking like a 4v5 for Mintons.
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
maybe.
Blank was giving up a lot of space there and ground, but it looks like they are, you know, pushing forward again now.
They've been doing a really good job here as well. To find 2 and Nasty with the cleanup here. Can they get that soldier up with the high ground? No, looks like Skeeter is able to get out, and he is going to come back with a visor for the next fight. And he'll go with that shatter as well.
Sounds
Nice.
saying it, you say it as copy.
Copy.
Good choice.
I like mispronouncing names better, though.
I copy that, Zoms. I like the rotation here from Mintons.
Nasty
Blank on
was
the high
above
ground.
them. Interesting.
Yeah. He has decided to go into point now.
Good
He knew the
block
shatter
there.
was coming. Oh, was that a 180 shatter there from Nasty? That was pretty juicy.
Both tack visors coming out on each team. Skeeter does go down first, though.
Grab does come out. Doesn't find anyone, unfortunately.
Little short of getting the team there.
I think he got stuck on those boxes there on the left of the point.
So we see a lot of ults from Blank getting poured into this fight here.
Oh, a huge sleep from Suns. Cancelling out Poppy's gravitic flux.
Quick, able to get 2 really nice picks on both Icy and Suns there, though, in the back with them not playing with the shield there.
Yeah, and the dragons might come out. Are you gonna aim for the spawn or on point? Spawn
On
and
point.
point. I like
And
that.
it breaks Nasty off from being with the rest of the team there.
Oh, that was a huge rock. Got the shatter in its track. Mintons
Smart.
are looking pretty healthy here.
Smart of Mintons to push beyond that Baptiste field there. You know, able to negate taking in any extra damage.
Oh, definitely. With those matrices, you want to just play out of the LOS or play past it.
Need some cold refreshment? Curious feeling.
Mintons are going to come with 5 ults, or excuse me, 4 ults into this next fight.
Icy foregoing
Come close.
the Widow. Play Genji. That was another really quick ult built up there by Coffee. He literally just used it within this last fight.
Nice block there, though. That being said, good counter shatter.
60 seconds remaining.
Nasty having some fun in the backlines now. Interesting that Icy went Genji against, or, well, was double shield. They have swapped onto the Zarya now.
It may be to try and put some pressure on Quick, would be my assumption, along with the Mercy.
Too quick is getting that damage done though, and here comes another dragon.
Bunny almost goes down, but is able to escape out with her life.
Poppy was the first pick of that fight. A nice grab there. Loving the combo of the grab blade. And it's going to be difficult for Mintons to fight into. The res does come out onto Nasty as well, so that's definitely going to be very difficult for the survivors of Mintons to fight into. Will they be able to touch? The Mercy! Silent Rogue was able to get that overtime to come.
Get back to the team while touching. Good hammer down block there, but we do see Icy Wolf now on the Tracer in the backlines here, trying to just put some pressure on the DP or the supports.
Did get the pressure onto O2 quick. This is going to be it for Mintons. I mean, with a nano grind, it's looking like it.
Really strong hold from Blank there. But Mintons, again, as we saw on map 1, really know how to time their last pushes there to make sure somebody's always able to kind of touch at last moment.
For a moment, it looked like they were backing up, even in a 4v6 or a 6v4. It looked like Mintons were doing a really good job just pressuring Blank to back up a little bit until I think Icy got the pick in the back. Nothing like blocking a GM shatter. I agree with you.
Ready for battle.
Okay, looks like a double sniper comp from Mintons for defense here. Around that Ash Hanzo. And no double shield, surprisingly. We're running the Reinzar, Mercy, and Baptiste.
We get that Sombra for scouting purposes, I'm assuming. But perhaps, depending on what they run, we might see Icy stay on this Sombra.
I would be surprised if he stayed on the Sombra here.
But it would make me so happy.
There you go. He listens to me.
Ugh.
I wanted the Echo, and the Echo is coming out. Got to be very careful though with the Baptiste and Ash. That's pocketed.
And we've seen Quick is very accurate with his arrows, so even if he can just get like a shot or two in, Skeeter and Quick would be able to 1-2 Icy there.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Blank are running some sort of dive comp here. If you win their team, who would you dive first against the Mintons? Oh,
Honestly, I would definitely want to get rid of probably the Mercy first, take those reses out, and then after that would be one of those DPS. Silent has done an amazing job of being positioned really well and able to keep the team up and keep them healed and going back and forth from one teammate to another in what looks to be really high pressured situations.
It looks like Mintons were cornered there with that opening pick.
Don't want to get off point though.
This will restore you.
Nasty is doing an incredible job right now.
Definitely want to chase those kills down, but you know, can't forgo point.
Do have a couple of ults coming online for Mintons as well. Both DPS ults and Rhino coming online.
Now, if you were Echo, who would you copy?
It's probably the Rhino. I mean, if your aim is feeling extra spicy, you might want to go for the Ashe, but the Ashe is taken out of the fight, so...
Really? And we do get the Ryan copy.
Yeah, it's a smart move. You get those insta-shatters. But he was melted out of his Rhine state.
Oop, why is it taking me all the way back this way? My bad, stream. That took us a weird rotation there.
Skeeter does give Nasty a run for his money there, able to take him out before being taken out himself. The only problem is Monkey can get back relatively quickly.
Saw a really smart play there from Ice. He was able to take Skeeter out on the high grounds there, and then he was less than 10 health from the looks of it and just dropped immediately onto the Mega to get behind them, keep doing some damage, and get that dupe in.
Looks like he's trying his best right now.
Nice beat from Boost, from the Lucio.
No one is turning around for Icy on top of County Jail, and he's just putting a lot of damage into the back.
And now we're running a Brig.
I think that was a panic because he was about to die to the, I want to say he was about to die to the bomb.
You never know. It could have been a smart, you know, make sure they take the fight with this triple heal thing because there were no heal ults left to use for the team. Now they are foregoing payload though. As door opens. Trying to push up really aggressively here.
On point. Surprisingly, is the Moira staying on point? Maybe they want the Lucio to speed boost out of there when it gets a little bit rough.
Yeah, that's what it looked like from the view of it all.
He has swapped onto a Doomfist. Nasty is just putting in work right now. The shatter does come out and it finds two. It's not looking like enough. Comes another copy. I see swapping onto all of the healers this time.
I think Icy wants MVP on every roll. Be recognized for his healing abilities tonight.
Oh, so close to touch.
And actually, the moments he did switch to the heals, they were pretty smart. Like I said, could have been accidental, but still ended up working out on behalf of Blank.
It's a pretty huge grab.
Let's take us back to lobby, get some swaps and such if you want to ask them.
One step ahead of you.
Score is 2-0 Blake Assassins right now.
The reverse sweep is definitely possible. They do have the potential as well.
So Mintons need to win this next map. They cannot draw it. If they draw it, then the series will still go to Blank.
What is next map? Hanamura?
Hanamura.
Weena for Waza and Minton for Quick.
Alright, so... Okay. And... That's good, right?
Does it?
I mean, I'm still swapping spectators, so... Ami Askin. Yes.
Yeah, that looks
Minton's gonna
right.
reverse this. Y'all be ready for map 5. We've actually seen a lot of map 5s, I feel like, lately. A lot of games have been definitely going to map 5, so
Yeah, it's kind of weird actually. Never seen so many map fives throughout like 1 or 2 weeks. Now for Hanamura, there's definitely some wacky strats that you can employ here. Chat, what do you guys want to see coming into Hanamura?
Symmetra. Some teams do love doing that May wall along with Symmetra.
It is a smart play, but if you're ready for that sort of kind of play, then I don't know if it would work. Depends. Bastion. Of course, chat wants Bastion.
Put Olga on Diva and let's see if that happens.
Sim Bastion question mark? Yeah, definitely some fun things to do with that comp on this map. Yeah, multiple angles to TP. Definitely, yeah, you can go top left straight to point. I believe you can go right as well.
Yeah, you can get it into the door on the right. I always like seeing a sim strat, but we have seen, Blank has some really good target focus. I think they'd be able to kind of, unless Mintons play really hard aggressively together, they would have the potential to be able to get rid of that teleporter before the entire team can get through it. And you never want to be split like that in a game.
And if you have a Mei, you can do like the top of the left building. Is that through the window on the top left? If so, I think I know what you're talking about. To maybe get on top of the left side of the dojo, I want to say. You can definitely do some weird things with Mei. Mei Sim. Pro Silence, welcome to the stream. Kimchi, welcome.
They got
Can
one
you
more
put
minute before it's the 2 minute warning. All right, so we have some switches here from Blank.
Okay, it looks like Lucan is going to be tanking now. The role he is known for. So, it will definitely be exciting to see that. Giants on the DPS. I don't. Have we seen Giants on DPS before?
Not that I'm aware of. From what I remember of Giants, he was support, but
Giants can't DPS, I'm afraid.
no.
No.
Also, 2 minute
Unfortunately, we
warning.
won't be able to see
So it looks like Blank will have to make some changes quickly.
Isn't Giants top 500? No, he is mid-masters.
Can you just keep a quick eye on match chat? Swap Suns. So it looks like Suns will be DPSing then.
Another person I believe we haven't seen DPS before, right?
Correct.
This lineup will be lower than what they gave us, by the way.
Okay. Alright, we do have to go. So.
Yeah. We can just start.
Traveling to Hanamura. Initiating.
Put me in, coach.
Hyper Silence raring to go, as always. Definitely a hot commodity in Initiates. I'm surprised no one's picked him up yet.
It's that high SR. It scares people.
Ready.
It's a hard life being a god, I guess. Oh no. Oh no, chat's right. Have you seen the comp from BA?
Chat, you're getting a Sim Bastion. You must be thrilled.
In 30 seconds.
And the double shield. Oh god. Looks like Mintons are going to be running the Junkrat McCree with the double shield and the Mercy Ana.
That Junkrat will help them get rid of the double shield on the opposite side easier, but if Blank are quick about this rotation, I think they will be able to get through here.
Yeah, and one thing Mintons do need to watch out for is not only the Bastion, but with the double shield, Sim from Suns is definitely going to be a problem if she isn't taken out immediately.
Oh, and she does go down, but they are able to get that through.
Oh, looks like they are TPing through.
But the Bastion does
Wait.
not make it. I don't know if there was some
It
sort of
is hit right
miscommunication
now.
there.
I'm surprised they even went through without their Sim.
Yeah, both supports going through with without, all of the tanks.
Mintons can definitely capitalize on this, as they do copy with the first pick there.
Rabid Bunny is
duck
able
out.
to escape out, though. Nice hold from Mintons. Really smart of them to turn and rotate that quickly, so they will be expecting a Sim teleport here now again, and they know where Blank is going to attempt to go.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be difficult for Blank. The TP is set up. A couple do get through. Looks like they all managed to get through this time. The Rhine Shield is about to break from Lucan though, so they got to be careful. Oh, too quick. Again, taking out
Smart.
Giant.
Smart to be able to shoot in through that window there, so Mintons definitely have to play this corner really tight and rotate towards them as much as they can.
And it looks like they are really smart, sort of spreading out from Mintons there.
Yeah, a lot of times
Tiny
you would
Ogre has to
see,
be
you
careful.
know, you would normally see teams try to kind of collapse upon the bastion or keep their shield up and stay on point, but really good rotation from Mintons there.
Looks like we're seeing something from last week from BA. Bastion going all the way around point. That's my O2 quick was a thorn for their backside from their previous two pushes. And a huge shatter from the Lucan.
Really nice Immort field there, but we do see, unfortunately, the Lucio does go down.
It is looking like Mintons are going to hold this though. Lucan charging into Narnia and he will get punished by O2 quick. Giant just needs to back out there. Really impressive hold by Mintons, stopping BA from taking the entire point.
Mintons is holding ults longer than they should. Definitely don't want to get caught out without having an ult against Blank, though.
Well, at least they're looking forward to a shatter coming into this next fight. I like the rotation from BA.
Interesting, though, to take that rotation, especially with the Junkrat on the other team, but trying to kind of, you know, take that high ground from the McCree.
O2 quick, putting in a lot of work here.
It looks like they were looking to try and find the McCree and the Junkrat up there, but, you know, Minton and Quick both rotated completely to the other side of the map
Very big
instead.
tire there from Minton. It's going to stop BA dead in their tracks. Looks like Tiny Olga is fighting a rabid bunny and a nice dagger there. Now BA are going to have a desperate last push here.
They do
They
have
have
both
two
support
ults.
ults, though.
Potentially the Rhino. Yeah, it looks like they will have the shatter coming into this last fight. They've got to be very quick and coordinated with this though. Tiny Olga does still have their own shatter.
Whoa, with some quick takedowns from a nano Tiny Olga.
Tiny Olga with a 5k, I think. That was a pretty juicy nano there from Wazaman.
Score 0-0.
That was a huge nano, yeah. Definitely caught Blank Assassins off guard there with that. Now Mintons can actually win this game. They can afford to give up 2 and a bit ticks, 84%. So definitely a winnable game and a possible reverse sweep if they play their cards right here. Looks like Blank are gonna run the Ash. My mind has just gone completely blank. Ash Torbjorn with a double shield. Ana and Mercy.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Looks like we're seeing the double shield from Mintons as well with the Ash Junkrat and Mercy Ana.
Blank
Similar
can make
comps.
this drawable if they hold properly, but we've seen how scary Tiny Olga with that nano is, and if she can just collapse through this, you know, choke point
Can
here,
they draw this? I don't think they can draw this one.
if they don't give up anything on first point.
1. Attackers incoming.
No. Then
can't
that
draw
would
it?
mean no. Then that would mean
Oh, well, or unless they somehow manage to get the same percentage, but
well, let's see what
that would be like a 1 in a million type of thing.
Sad, my bestie, and it's fun to watch but not fun to play against. I definitely agree with you there. It's like the Rhinos are going off on each other. Tiny Olga does take out Lucan, who was overwhelmed
And
there.
they are protecting that res so that the Mercy is not able to do anything there. And it looks like that Mercy might get caught out. Is able to escape though.
Shot there from the Ana boost. They do get the res onto O2 quick.
Icy Wolf still up there, able to get a really good dynamite. But nice grenade from Wasman. Cancel off that burning.
Fortunately, the two picks from Icy in that fight did allow Lucan to get back from spawn. Tiny Ogre does get a huge pick there. No res for Blank Assassin in this fight. Nice leap onto Bob, but someone woke him. It's gonna have to burn through him. O2 Quick with two huge headshots, taking out both DPS.
Ooh, an old
Tiny Ogre with the follow-up.
And
Tiny Ogre showing dominance right now.
it looks like Blank will not be able to get back in time.
And the reverse sweep? It's possible.
Victory.
And the score is now 2-1 to Blank.
Play of the game.
Yep. It's gotta be that nano giant for Blank's last push. Oh, take a bow.
Very impressive focus from Olga there, but had a lot of support too from Copy. You know, able to swing because the Sigma Shield was up for them.
Definitely. Minton and O2 Quick with some clutch moments there as well.
And now we swap everybody again. My favorite part.
Glad it's you and not me.
I'm just glad that it's not full teams. Having to swap a full game of spectators takes quite a bit sometimes.
Let's just only allow one spectator spot per team. Just to make our life easier.
Where do we go next? Watchpoint? Yes. Another good Bastion map, so maybe we will see one again.
Another
We
good
all,
dive map as well.
We all know
So-
Wolf loves playing Bastion on this one. A lot of teams do, though, actually.
Wolf loves playing Bastion on Gibraltar? What?
Wolf loves playing Bastion in general.
Wolf is Bastion. The BA team could have done better on defense, but they were all over the place.
So it looks like BA is going to go back to their very first lineup here.
I would agree with you there, Ruby. I think they were definitely caught off guard by Mintons.
And we already have a ready from Minton, so we just need a ready from Blank.
Gotta love teams raring to go. They want to keep that momentum in their favor.
No emotions, only killing mindset.
You got ready from Mintons already?
Yeah, Minton said ready at 10:02.
Discord, why aren't you working? Hello? Yeah, I think my phone is bugging out.
Blank is just trying to get everyone into voice chat because there's a bit of a bug right now.
Ryan on right, Arissa on left, 12 on point, no one was together. Yeah, I agree with you. That Torb turret was definitely in a awkward position as well. Turret placements were horrible, yep, exactly.
And they are ready, so we go.
And we go again.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar. Initiating match.
Do you want to see maybe Genji Doomfist here? I know that's not going to happen, but please.
Wouldn't it be nice to see Icy either on Widow or Echo? First point could really help them out.
I could see a potential Ashe Widow maybe coming out. possibly a Hanzo. How Too Quick was putting in work as a Hanzo earlier on Hollywood.
Ready for battle.
And we're getting, from the side of Blank, this hybrid dive of theirs a little bit here again.
Yeah, Luton was putting in work on the soldier. Icy was doing a good job in the back lines. Looks like How Too Quick might be the answer for Icy and their dive with that stun. Minton is definitely gonna struggle here, I believe, against dive, and they are running the double shield, so
We likely
how
will
that
see a
goes.
quick change from Minton.
yeah, the only
Although
problem
the
is the Ana and the Widow are definitely vulnerable to dive.
1. Attackers incoming.
I like the positioning from Blank, kind of sitting up there. You know, their comp has not been revealed yet, so they're just going to drop down on them.
And they're pressuring Minton already. If that's not a sign to change immediately, then I don't know what is.
And we see that swap to Reaper.
Yep. Looks like Icy does take out Weatherman. Yana with a follow-up. That looks like a hard reset for Mintons.
Reaper switches to Torb now.
Yeah, anti-dive. Diva coming out as well.
And it looks like Mintons are
Weatherman
going
does
to
have
forgo the cart a little bit here to try and get some picks. Collapsing
Smart.
upon them.
You don't want to be playing the low ground, especially with dive on top of you. So it's definitely smart to win that high ground fight before moving that car.
Quick with an early high noon, not able to get anybody even though they had that damage boost.
Good job by Blank to sort of disperse as soon as they heard that sound cue. But Nano Winston does come out. Nice purple onto Coffee. Lucan does take out like too quick.
We have been watching Waz is moving this payload below here, able to kind of take this high ground and like the, you know, the ability to play around the containers here from Blank.
Doing a really good job of moving the cart here as well. Applying pressure. Bunny is up. Has to get out of the firing line there. Puppy does get the pick onto Nasty. Icy retaliating. Bossman is definitely going to have a problem with Tracer in their backline, especially someone like Icy.
Silent taking down 2 though as the Mercy.
Too Quick and Tiny over with picks of their own. That was a nice nano shatter combo. Would you even call that a combo? Let's call it pure death.
And good time bank here for the side of Mintons.
Let's go Orisa Hog and Dive is no longer an issue. Well, I mean, this is working for them. Oh, and a juicy headshot there from Too Quick to start the fight. Now we do see 5 ults, close to 6 for DA here. Mintons are working with 3. Copy can use that Diva Bomb after the Winston bubble is gone. Could be quite big.
And that's what we see coming
There it is.
in.
Is it going to find anyone? Let's find Lucan. Icy with a nice stick onto Wazaman.
Lucan unfortunately kind of stuck between a bit of a rock and a hard place there. Had to either go to the Diva Bomb or go forward into the Torb Molten Core.
Nice res there from Silent Rogue. Olga and Too Quick. The picks here. Nano does come out, but it's not enough to save Nasty as Minton does get the final bullet onto him.
And it
Tried
looks
to
like,
stall cart there, but
yep, and Mintons are just playing aggressively to try and get some picks here. Bunny is able to escape out though.
yeah, it looks like we're going to get a hard reset. Nasty has swapped onto the Reinhardt. I see on the McCree as well.
Nasty was doing a lot of work on Ryan earlier, and you know this Ryan will be the better choice to try and counter Olga here.
Bomb does find Minton. Nasty with a follow-up onto Wazman, though Tiny Olga is able to take out Nasty. Apparently Blank are up by 2 in this fight. Mintons need to back out.
Looks like they tried to stall Bunny out of mech there for, or I'm sorry, not Bunny, stall Copy out of mech there for a couple of seconds.
Now, ult economy in favor of Mintons for this next fight. Maybe see about to initiate. Nice headshot from Oasis Quick. Damage boost definitely helps there.
Good peel there from Copy up to Quick because Bunny had dived up on him.
I think the cart stopped too quick from his high noon there. Not certain, but
Really nice Lucio beat, able to help the team make it through that Diva Bomb.
Wazza is popped. But OT Quick does take down Lucan yet again. Now a Nano Reinhardt is definitely scary.
Minton's doing the smart thing and backing up here.
Time for the mind games. Nice block from Tiny Olga. It looks like they are taken out.
Blank doing a really good job of eating the time off of this clock here. Because Mintons had pushed both the first 2 points there without too much contesting on the cart.
They are going to be working with a Visor and a High Noon coming in shortly. Visor isn't able to find anyone.
Icy playing up there with Lucan.
Probably immediately healing, basically, going on to Icy, stopping him from taking any value from that High Noon.
Good spread from Mintons there.
Nasty does take out their shield tank though, so it's definitely going to be difficult for Mintons to push this. Minton does get the kill onto a Rabbit Bunny. I would have liked to see him maybe keep Bunny in her baby form. Make their fight easier coming into this next and potentially final fight.
Yeah, it would have caused Bunny to either tactically, you know, jump off and reset and or be out of mech for a little bit longer in the beginning of this initial fight.
Bunny is taken out of mech. That was a smart time for OT Quick to use High Noon. Wasn't able to find anyone. That was a big purple though from Sun.
Big block there from Nasty between the High Noon and the Hammer Down that was incoming on the team.
Take out OT Quick. Nice counter shatter there by Tiny Olga. They've got to be careful. That's a scary Nano Drine with a shatter ready as well. Is the bomb going to find anyone? Unfortunately, wasn't able to peek that edge. A nice shatter. That was I think that was solid for Mintons.
Extremely. Really impressive, like I said, you know, push of the cart through those first 2 points there. But nice grouping up there by Blank, able to kind of just get their bearings, you know.
Yeah, regaining their composure there for that final third. If they defend as well as they attacked for the first 2 points, then this will be a cakewalk for Mintons.
Ready for battle.
Looks like we are going to see a McCree Reaper with a double shield. Mercy and Anna from Mintons here. Maybe they're expecting the die for attack. Looking like it already from Blank Assassin, so smart choice there, going onto the Reaper immediately. I wonder if double shield is the play though.
I mean, it did not do them wrong on Hanamura.
We can swap off the Genji onto the Soldier, looking like they're going to be running the Tracer Soldier now. The double dive tanks, Ana and Mercy here.
Good early rock there from Copy onto Icy Wolf. Prevents him from...
Nasty already being pressured here from Minton. He's able to get out though, fortunately for him. That's a lot of ult charge for
Looks like Mintons,
Suns and Diana.
Mintons are just going to drop back to point. Nice movement from Bunny there to make it look as if she was going to engage, but flew back up to some high ground. Copy is on point, though, preventing the payload from moving anymore. Wow, Blank is in the back end of the fight here.
Nice pick there from Tiny Olga though. No more Diva in this fight, so it's going to be difficult to dive with the monkey alone. I see with a nice pick, getting that sticky onto Minton. It's looking like this fight may be in their favor. Suns, I don't know how Suns was able to live that Panther Hammer. I think the purple just saved their life there. Are they going to go for these bad spawns? Nasty going straight in and does get Silent Row. Bunny with a follow up, though Tiny Olga is able to take out Nasty for overextending there. Blank, do you have to be careful since Suns LOS is not like, it's not, how would I even say that? They aren't in Suns LOS, there we go.
Lucan doing a really good job of taking high ground there to try and build up his ult.
Now we do have a Shatter and like, we have quite a few ults online here for Mintons. Same can be said for Blank, but that's a big pick from Minton himself onto Nasty. No shield tank is going to make this incredibly difficult for Blank right now.
Good.
Going to be a free Shatter for Tiny Olga. There it is. Does get Bunny. Although she gets nanoed herself.
Sun's doing a really good job with, yes, I do think it was worth. Sun's doing a really good job with their positioning, and they're building their ults up very quickly. I would have just solo shattered the Ana. Yeah, sometimes that can be beneficial.
The bomb does get Wesman.
Good eat there from Bunny.
I see a Nasty are getting the picks here, Luton with the follow-up as well. Minton does get Nasty. Is it going to be enough though? Poppy is the only one there to contest what looks like 4 people here.
I liked the knowledge there from Minton to take the Diva out of mech and then turn around immediately for the Winston that's still in the back lines here.
Looks like they're swapping on to dive themselves, or the tank line at least. So I shot at Diana. Yeah, definitely agree with
Beautiful sleep from Waz there. Able to take the soldier that was ulting on the left side there down.
Nano Reaper. Is he gonna ult? I don't think anyone's close enough to him for him to ult. He needs to back up there because that soldier is damaging him from afar. And is able to take out Rapid Bunny. Was out of mech. The follow-up is there from the team.
Almost wonder, are Blank going to keep playing this dive? They do have both tank ults coming online.
I see he has swapped onto the Pharah here. We do have a couple of ults coming online actually. I wonder who Suns is going to nano. Maybe smart to just nano one of the DPS to make them build their ult quicker. Molten's forward denying a lot of space there. Icy Wolf does get the pick onto the Diva. Bunny with the bomb. Icy and Bunny with the follow-ups as well. Currently 2 people alive for Mintons. It's definitely going to be tough, but they can come back to hold this. Especially with Tiny Olga being alive. Not for long though.
We do get the nano onto the Pharah to help build that ult a little bit. And put some extra damage here onto Mintons.
Like clean up for Blank. Oh, Tiny Olga jumped a little too far and couldn't get back in time. And that will be that. Blank Assassins take the series 3-1. Definitely could have been anyone's game there, especially towards the final 2 maps.
I agree. I think Mintons did a really, good job of showing the changes that they can make, and on both holding and attacking. Those last 3 maps are definitely either team's maps there.
Definitely. I think Mintons were just warming up for map 1 there.
So then that brings us to the fun part of the night. MVPs.
This is a really tough call, in my opinion. I have a couple of candidates for tank
Let's
and
hear it.
DPS. For tank, I want to say Nasty and Tiny Olga were doing fantastic jobs on both of their teams respectively. They were changing the momentum of the fight and just, winning team fights on their own. Doing incredible in the front line there and getting shatters within 20-30 seconds. Nasty was doing really well on the Monkey as well. For DPS, I want to say Lucan or O2 Quick. I'm kind of leaning more towards O2 Quick because he was putting in an incredible amount of work. And for healer, I can't comment on the healer until I know which tank will get it.
For healers, I think between the 2 healers, for me, it would be between Silent and between Suns. The tank thing for me is hard. The score is 3-1 Blank, so they took the game. I definitely agree with you in regards to the 2 tanks that you pointed out. In my opinion, even though Olga played amazing and played aggressive and was right in Blank's face, Nasty edged Olga out just barely by how many more shatters they blocked. And
Block a few.
yeah, for me, there were a lot of big shatters from Nasty, and then Olga was able to kind of turn and counter shatter. We saw some good counter, charges from Olga too, but I just think Nasty's ability to block a lot more of the shatters and the Diva bombs, both as Rhine and as Monkey, really helped save Blank a lot of different points on the team.
I agree with you. I'd be happy to give it to Nasty, maybe an honorable mention to Olga. And I would definitely say Suns. I think Silent Rogue was doing a really good job with the heals, pocketing, and some crazy reses as well. But honestly, Suns was putting in a lot of work, got some really nice sleeps, really nice purples, and some juicy nanos onto Nasty there as well.
And then that would be Quick for DPS then. which I do agree with too. Icy and Lucan both did really, amazing jobs respectively as their DPS, but I think Quick was just so consistent on countering both of them on various characters. We saw the Hanzo, we saw the Ashe, we saw the McCree from Quick.
Yeah, definitely. He was putting in a lot of work, getting a lot of opening picks, so it would be hard not to give it to him.
Okay, so guys, that's the game for tonight then. We do have another match tomorrow. I'm trying to look up the time. We have another match tomorrow for our Tier 3 of Rogue Ninjas versus Duck Duck Dive, and that will be at 7 p.m. CST if you want to go tune in and check it out. But other than that, we appreciate you guys coming, and good night.
Yeah. See ya.